Alright, hello everybody, welcome to a new video, and today, as you can see, we're back in FNTD. We're going to be testing out some new unit. As you can see, it's this guy named Easter Freddles, right here. If I go here, I have a shiny Easter Freddles. Less than 200 exists, still pretty rare. But if we compare stats with OMC, you can see they have the same cooldown. The range is a little bit worse on this guy, and the damage is worse. But this guy's AoE passive reels in an enemy every few seconds, erasing them completely, deals 30 times damage to bosses. But this guy summons every 10 seconds with health equal to 30 times its damage. So we're going to be testing them out. Now, of course, OMC isn't Shiny Springlock, but this guy doesn't have stats, so it's kind of equal. So we're just going to be going in, testing this guy out, and seeing, what's going on. Now, y'all have been saying that to get a shiny hand unit, I can't, dude. I don't have souls, clearly, and I can't pull it. So we're just going to have to stick to the L chip, and then I'll bring this for a better cooldown boost, I guess. So, yeah. So we're going to be going in boss raids and seeing how good we can get this unit. So let's go ahead and go into boss raids and stuff. Let's go. Man, I'd love that. Alright, anyways. So we're in here. Let's go. Come on. Load. Alright. Glitch first try, baby. Let's go. Alright. So as you can tell, Easter Freddles doesn't look better, but it's better. Trust. Main reason it's better, it's close to OMC stats, but you can place 2 Easter Freddles instead of just 1 OMC. So starting out, Easter Freddles, 14,000 damage every 0.4. Starting off OMC, 12,000 damage every 0.2. So they're about the same. OMC has better range, but Easter Freddles is better because you can place 2, and he does summon. Wait, let me go ahead and put on 2x speed so we can go through this a little bit faster. But now let's go ahead and get a L chip on him. 0.366. Now it's 0.2. Okay, so now Easter Freddles is doing 17,500 every 0.2, while Ultimate Consequence is doing 16,000 every 0.1. It's pretty close, but Easter Freddles wins. Okay, max out 30,000 every 0.2. Max out OMC. Can I have money? It's doing 28,000 every 0.1. So DPS wise, OMC I'm pretty sure is better, like killing bosses and stuff. But this guy you can place 2 of and he summons. So it's about your choice. But I would much rather have the Easter Freddles, even though I'm pretty sure OMC is still better. But Easter Freddles, nah. Easter Freddles just better. You know what I'm saying? He looks cooler. So yeah. I'm just gonna skip to the next boss, and we'll see how good we can get him. Alright, so we got True Agony. It's gonna hurt the range, but we're not worried about range right now. We're worried about cooldown and range. I meant cooldown and damage. My bad, gang. Alright, let's go ahead and get Fan down. Not the best time to not have range on this map, but whatever. Let's go ahead and get the booster down. Alright, let me save up for him. Alright, we can now place down Easter Freddles. 21,000 damage every 0.3. Boom. Make sure everything's boosted. Boom. We gotta max out this booster just to make sure they're getting the max cooldown boost. Again, we've had a few people enter the giveaway. We need some more, so comment down your Roblox username be entered into the giveaway for a Dream Gary on SpongeBob TD and some other stuff on FNTD. So now max boosted 21,000 every 0.2, while OMC is doing 19,000 every 0.1. So let's go ahead and pull out the calculator. So y'all can't see it, but I have the calculator open. So Easter Freddles, I should actually probably max them out first, just to get their full DPS. So OMC, 34,627. Okay, 34627, 34627.5 divided by 0.138. OMC is doing 250,000 DPS right now. 250 24,923.91304344783 DPS. While Easter Freddles is doing 147,925 damage. DPS, my bad. But we had to times it by 2 because you can place 2 of them, which is 295,850 damage, and he summons people, also meaning that he is better in DPS, meaning Easter Freddles is officially better than OMC. Now, of course, if OMC was shiny Springlock with no stats, they would probably be a little bit closer, or maybe OMC would probably be better, but it's easier to get Easter Freddles shiny, so that also is a good thing. So let's go ahead and vote range because we need range. I'll skip to when we get an actual enchant that helps. Alright, so this is actually going to be like a little bit hard to pick. We're definitely not voting cooldown 2, but I don't know what to pick because we could just vote Puppet's Blessing plus 50% damage plus 50% range, or we can vote Crazy Slot, which gives a placement but takes away stuff. Now you may be asking, why would you pick that? Well, if you think about it, if I get consequences, then it's a boost. So I'm gonna pick that, and I'll meet you when I get consequences. We didn't get consequences, but we got Puppet's Blessing, but I'm just not gonna show it still because it doesn't really do anything. It's still minus 10%, so yeah. Toon sword. Alright, so we get consequences, so let's go ahead and vote that. Now we can actually see what has changed. Alright, so here we go. 24,000 every 0.2, 22,000 every 0.1. Let's go ahead and max out because this video is about Easter Freddles. 41,000 every 0.2. Remember, this is fully elite, and you can place 2 of them, and they summon stuff like 10 times or something their damage. Max out OMC has less damage, but better cooldown and better range. But you can place down 2 Easter Freddles, so I'd much rather have Easter Freddles, especially because he's shiny. But let's go ahead and get an actual like good cooldown booster down. Now let's see what they're doing. 0.193, 0.1. So they're both basically at 0.1 right now. And so Easter Freddles, I think, is better. Definitely DPS wise and placement wise and all of that. And he's tinier. And he summons. So overall, I think Easter Freddles is definitely way better than OMC. And stuff. So it's definitely worth getting. So anyways, now I guess let's go to lobby and see how long it can last in something else. Alright, so I'm here with Foxy. We're both showcasing something, so I guess this is a little bit of a double showcase kind of thing. I accidentally voted Pirates Cove. I just sold. I just sold. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so we gotta place down our starters here and our boosters. But as y'all saw, Easter Freddles is 100% better than OMC, so that's nice.
And as y'all saw, MX is 100% better than Frostbite, so that's nice.
But yeah, anyways, now we're just gonna go in and see Easter Freddles base stats, you know, like no boss raid boosters. So this is without chip only. 15,000 damage every 0.244 with 60 range. And you can place 2 of them. And let's see how much, like, their spawners are doing. So can you spawn tanks? Okay, 451,000 damage, bro. That's actually crazy. If only they weren't high. Anyways, let me get my actual cooldown booster down and max it out. And now his cooldown's down to a 0.18 cooldown. And his range just got better as well. Alright, let me look at MX's. Oh my. Why is his hands under the map?
That's what he uses to attack. He just like summons them up to above the ground.
They could have at least unhighlighted them.
For real.
But yeah, there's Easter Freddles, so now we're just gonna go and see how far we can make it in endless. So
Yep, we are dead because some little goober forgot his shiny astral.
Exactly, bro. Fox, why would you forget it, dude? So yeah, I'm just gonna bet the lobby. Bing, ching, ching, bong, boom. Alright, well that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Here's Foxy, so ugly. Ew. Dude, why is SpongeBob on your head? Get him off. But, you know what I'm saying? We can't end the video without some gambling, so let's go. Who are you? Let's go gamble a little bit. Boom, bam, bop, boom. Alright, it's time to gamble. Boom. Orville. No. Boom. Orville. No. Oh. No.
No. No.
Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Nose fat.
Bro.